Let me just dash across to my colleague Ajay Sharma, who joins in with a quick review of all the brokerage calls coming in on ICICI Bank. And I think there's a resounding sense of relief, Ajay, that at least there's some communication from the board now on the way forward.
Good morning, Tanvi. That's correct. Yesterday we did see the stock already moving higher when the market got a whiff of the board meet, ran up by almost 4% by closing, and this morning too, brokerages are saying it's a win-win. Actually, it's a sigh of relief, they are calling it. They say that the valuations are already very crunched, and now with stability coming at the top, things will only will improve from here on. In fact, some go on to say that this is just a transition phase, and Mr. Bakshi will eventually become the new MD and CEO as well from here on. They go on to say that communication to the shareholders that top reshuffle has been done and a proper inquiry and probe is being conducted is a big relief. So I won't be surprised if there is some more follow-up traction seen in ICICI Bank in today's session after this kind of brokerage reactions.
Okay, in fact, we also spoke earlier on to the ICICI whistleblower Arvind Gupta and ICANN Investments Anil Singhvi, and both sounded skeptical on whether the decision by the board will repose faith among investors. This is what they had to say about the matter.
One allegation which has come, and I think we have really got sucked into this, that this one allegation is there, whether she is proved guilty or innocent is one aspect of life. But the bank, don't forget, this is the second largest private sector bank. The life has to go on. The HDFC Bank, the Kotak Bank, the Yes Bank, the IndusInd Bank, the other private banks are really not participating into the infrastructure sector lending or project sector lending in India. Axis Bank and ICICI Bank are the only two banks who have project appraisal system. They have only the know-how of lending money for infrastructure projects. So if this bank is, and again Axis Bank is also going through the same problem. I see a huge problem in India where private sector lenders like ICICI and Axis Bank refuse to exist in terms of loan book is concerned to the large corporates. It will be all retail or it will be all MSME. Mr. M.K. Sharma is retiring on 30th of June. The bank has to find another chairman as well. Now look at the situation. If suppose this inquiry goes on for another 2 or 3 months' time, okay, hopefully it should not take that long, but if it takes that long, you will have a situation with the bank, then there is a new chairman who has no idea about the bank, and you will have a new COO who has no idea about the bank. Now, how do you expect the executive directors to really come up to speed onto that subject when you have a chairman and a COO, both who have no idea about the bank for last several years?
I think the board seems to be quite confused as they want to repose confidence still with Chanda Kochhar, or they want to go ahead and repose confidence in Mr. Bakshi. If they feel that Mr. Bakshi is more competent to join the bank, then he should have been given the full responsibility and to resume his jobs as an interim CEO and MD. If Chanda Kochhar is supposed to be above board and clean, then she should resume the job of her bank. In either case, it looks as if there will be a kind of a vacuum and air pockets in the functioning of the ICICI Bank, because Mr. Bakshi would not be able to give his 100%. And in the process, the bank would suffer. The trust of the faith of the investors, I don't think would get reposed.